Hey folks, Mr. Max again. I have this Toyota I was working on with, let me show you guys. That's the door opening, 2023 Toyota Rav4. So I did that structural issue on this, minor little structure. So I'm ready to paint now. So you guys could see how I have this thing taped. I don't want to touch this part of the door opening. I just want to do the front part up to here. So you see my tape. This is how I do my tape when I need to do some tricky moves to get the job. When you don't want to keep painting a whole, areas that you don't want to paint. So that's what it is. So that's how I do my tape. I don't, how do I, so less paint. So when I start paint, I'm gonna bring this back out. All right. So I'm gonna dust my paint on the primer, most of it. So I'll peel this back a little bit. So I'm gonna keep the gun on an angle so I don't have too much paint build up here to create a line. Okay, so, but what I'm gonna do now, the color of the primer, since the paint is red, but this one is a tri-coat, so it's slightly different. It takes a long time to cover this color with the paint. So what I usually do when I have a red paint, the body is red, and this color primer I have on it, then it's best that what I do is I put a little bit of black on this to cover the primer area. So it's easy for the red to cover the black, then to cover this primer, this gray primer. It takes a lot of coats to cover that. So to speed the process, that's how I do it. I dust a little black to cover the gray primer, and then I could start shoot my the red paint. But this color is a tri-coat, so it will be slightly different. But I'm still gonna put a little bit of black. All right. And we have the door here. It's already set up. Already wipe it with the degreaser. So now I'm gonna start putting my paint. So let me start with the black. Put a little black on that area. And you see over here, I'm gonna stop the clear. The paint is gonna be somewhere around here. Dust it a little bit, and then the rest will be clear. But I'm gonna stop the clear somewhere around here. And when I'm done, then I put some reducer so, you could see a unified, you won't see where I really stop the paint. All right, so that's that. And now over here, you see how I taped this, almost like what I did in the rear door opening. I have this like that. Same thing. So when I do my clear, I dust a little bit of clear here. So the base coat is gonna be down here. A little bit of overspray is gonna reach this part, but mostly clear will come here. And to avoid creating paint lines, so I do tape my car like this to give me the result I'm looking for. So I don't have to paint this part. I don't have to put no paint on this, this part here. All right. So let me set up and start put a little black paint on this. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'll put a little bit of primer where I have this little bit of the steel showing and the polyester putty. So I'll spray a little bit to cover those areas where the steel came through. So just spray this, it's self-etching primer. Okay, so now give it a few minutes. We put the fan on. All right, folks. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure that the tape is sitting properly or right, because I don't want to create a paint line over there. So that's what I'm checking to make sure that the tape, everything is okay there. Otherwise, it's not gonna be good. So once I remove, when I'm done with the clear coat, I remove the tape. It and buffing that area, so everything will look even. You know, it will blend in with the rest of the area. So that's what all I'm trying to do, is not to create a paint line. All right. Right, so here's where I'm gonna stop the clear, somewhere around here. So that's why I have this paper, so too much overspray doesn't go on where I don't want it, you know. So I put this, I could have put it a little shorter, but anyway, it's okay. So, and then I'll just clear coat. The color was a little dark, so I had to add some yellow to lighten this up. So I had to go this morning to get another pint with even though that one had still. So what I realized, the inside, the door jamb, the color is slightly different than the outside. So this is an issue that Toyota did. So now for the inside color to match what I'm spraying, I had to lighten that, so it could be close to what's in the door jamb. All right, so yeah, so I finally did what I had to do. So now I'm gonna shoot the clear on that. Okay. All right, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna film the clear coat also. Okay, folks, so now I'm gonna, I need the light. Anyway, it's dark here. So I'm gonna shoot the clear. All right, so I'm ready to clear coat now, so you guys will see what is happening. So once I put the fan on, I won't be able to talk because it's so loud, so you guys won't hear me talk, but I guess you could just watch what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna do here the door jamb, and then I have to paint the door. Okay, so let me switch the fan on. I'm going to spray some reducer, the paint reducer on this area here. So that's where I'm going to do my little buffing so you can see a difference. Okay. So this one you always lower the pressure. This is the same gun I was using with the clear. So, you know, whatever little clear was left inside the gun, I pour that out, and then I put the reducer, a little bit of reducer, to do this, what I'm doing now. And I have to put some here, where I started. I didn't put the fan on, otherwise you guys won't be able to hear me talk, so I have to put the fan on. Okay, let me put this fan on. All right, folks, so what I'm doing here right now is, since I already shoot the clear, so I'm peeling the tape back. And so the area where the clear stopped, I need to spray a little bit of reducer on that area so that the when I buff that area, you know, that everything blends in. The clear, you won't be able to see a distinction in the clear, and that something was added here, so it has to look like it was never untouched. So that's what I'm doing right now, so that everything blends in nice. All right. All right, that's it for this one. So wherever there is dust, I'll wet sand and buff. Okay. I see a little drip here, but okay. It's I'll take care of that. And this is the door, paint the jamb. So tomorrow I'm gonna put this together, put the door together, hang the door, and paint the outside. Okay, folks, so that's it for this one again. So I'll put the wires, the glass, everything on the door tomorrow, and then I'll paint the outside end so I could get this car out. So it's time to move on to the next, okay? Subscribe, like the video, share, and press the bell notification. And see you guys the next one, or maybe when I finish this car here, the paint work, I might show that. Okay.